Good afternoon. Audible இருக்கா மேம்? Ma'am, I am audible.
Yes, Haji, audible தான் இருக்கு.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க. இதெல்லாம் டவுன் பண்ணணும்.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome, sir.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Ajima,
Yes, ma'am. So start, ma'am.
yes, you can start now.
Okay, ma'am. Good afternoon. A warm greetings to one and all present here. It gives me immense pleasure to extend to you every warm welcome on behalf of the St. Ignatius College of Education Autonomous, who has clubbed all of us for the enrichment program on media ethics. God is most glorified in us when we are most satisfied in Him. Let us glorify God. We start this session with a prayer song. smart chair and great.
And Mrs. Rafu Nisha, Assistant Professor of Education, whose involvement made this section possible. I welcome both the teaching and the non-teaching staff members to this informative session. Finally, yet importantly, I welcome the partakers of this program. Once again, I welcome you all.
Thank you, Indra. People are either born to be hosts to welcome or born to be guests to receive welcome, to be inspired in the great, but to be an inspiration in a honor. Now I would like to call Miss Serene, student teacher, to introduce the guest, chief guest.
It's my pleasure to introduce a resource person today, Mr. Sabarinathan Muthu, Gateway Software Solutions, Senior Technical Manager, Software Development, Team Management, Project Management, and Customer Interaction, Coimbatore. He has 15 plus years of experience both as a programmer and a coordinator in the IT industry. And he is also very passionate about training serious audiences in C, C++, Java, full stack Spring Boot, Spring Data, JPA, Hibernate, Angular Servlet, Java HTML5, CSS3, and SQL. He further brushes upon the technologies like the main and man stock. He has lot of experience in various companies. He is also very excellent in the communication skill, in his communication skill, coupled with the ability to convey technical concepts in a clear and precious way. I feel very happy to introduce such an eminent personality to throw light on media ethics. Welcome you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Shirin. Your stunning
Thank you so
speech.
much.
Updating ourselves with the current happening is a good habit. It broadens our perspective and knowledge. So to know more about media ethics, we would like to call Mr. Sabarinathan Muthu, Gateway Software Solution, Senior Technical Manager Software Development, Team Management, Project Management, and Customer Interaction, Coimbatore, to share some knowledge on media ethics. Sir, please enlighten us as with current happenings.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. So, before coming to this session, I would like to say thanks the St.Ignatius College who have been invited me here to be present about the media ethics and social ethics, cyber ethics. The ethics we want to keep all the places, right? So whichever we are sitting with the media in the webinar session, here also we are following more ethics as if people are giving a welcome notes. You are giving you are reading about the profile, the resource persons, and then you are giving me time to be start my session. So these are the ethics should be followed all the places. So that's the main point which you are going to talk about today. As you all you really, I'm more happy to be here. So we are all on time. So 2 o'clock and the 2 o'clock, right? That is the media ethics which you are following. So that's the first point which I want to note here. Really, all the people are on time. So that is the first ethics. So instead of that, we are following some morals. As you guys know about the morals means is which the heritage which giving us. So which is the rules, which is that how we want to behave, which is the place we are going, which is the place we are living. Okay, those things we are heritagely we are observing from this. We are inheriting from uh, the following from some religious and from our parents and our family members, where we are following some ethical process, which are going for some functions, how we want to behave. If you are going for some prayer station, how we want to behave there? Where we are going for some training, some college functions, how we want to behave? So those things and all which we should follow. That we used to call the morals. But ethical is to be behave individually. Wherever if you go, wherever if you are following, you might be follow the different rules and regulations. But the individuality, there you want to show your personality. The individuality is nothing but is showing our personality and the space where we are going to live, where we are going to work, where we are going to be live. Right? So that is used to call ethics. The ethics should be followed as the space, as the place where you are going to act. You might be going to be act in the different role. As of now, you are listener, you are the students here in this webinar session. When you are going to be at home, you might be a child. When you are going to be any functions, you are might be a relation, the family member. Whatever, as per the place, you want to behave yourself professionally, and you want to show your personality, you want to behave your individuality. So that is more important than moral. Moral is nothing but is the people giving some way of living sensation. So how you want to live, how you want to follow the rules, what is the rules the people have put it. We should be follow. That should be need, that moral to be needed, but even we should be behave our own, we need to play our own individualities. So we need to show our personality on the place. So that's the people saying as the ethics. So nowadays, I don't know that. So how many people if we are following ethics, right? Even we are not knowing that. Some people, they might be coming this different media. Okay, so the people are behaving opposite to the place where they are living. So what purpose we are came here, what purpose we are here. So without knowing that, the people are using that media for the different purpose. They are talking, they are giving their, because they are not following the morals. Because if it is a webinar, we are going to talk about some topics is where you people want to interact with me, where you want to be clarify your doubts about these topics is. So that is the ethic I'm expecting from here. So before coming to this kind of media, before coming like this webinar, so which is the topic has been referred, which is the topic has been printed in the poster. You people must should be go through the topics. You must to be get some idea. When you are coming to these topics, you need to clarify with me. So that to be a more interactive ethics. So hope you all have been prepared about these topics. As you guys, you are all interact to me. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So good. That is the ethics. That is the media ethics is because here from here only we want to start. Then only people can understand what is media ethics. From the media ethics, how we want to behave. Some people, if they are misbehaving, how we can report to the cyber. That will make into the cyber ethics where we can save ourselves. So these are all interrelated. So moral ethics and the ethics, the media ethics, professional ethics, and we'll go for cyber ethics. Likewise, which we are going to talk about in the session today. And same thing, again, I'm saying thanks to overall the team members who have been organizing this session. So even I was prepared, even you people given a chance to be go through, refer a lot of contents about social ethics, to be the different, media ethics will be the different, and cyber ethics will be the different, personal ethics will be the different, physical ethics will be the different. Likewise, we do have a number of ethics. I got a chance to be refer all the points which I'm going to share you guys but really this time is not enough real factors. If I can request you for a 2 days program like this to be talk about ethics. Okay, so all you be listen for 2 days as you guys. Today will start and will be end by tomorrow evening. All of you ready? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But here I could see
Yes, sir.
more than, yeah, here I could see uh, more than 90 people are here, right? But I
Yes,
could
sir.
I could I could hear only 2 3 answers. So this is not a good ethics. I hope so, right? As you guys, all you say me yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you don't
Yes,
want
sir.
to open your
Yes,
mic
sir.
or something to be talk because you might be in a different place. You can send me in the chat. Okay, yes or no. So that will be a more interactive. எல்லாருக்கும் நான் சொல்றது புரியும்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஸோ நீங்க எல்லாரும் மைக் ஓப்பன் பண்ணி தான் எனக்கு ஆன்சர் பண்ணணும் அப்படின்றது செகண்ட் பாயிண்ட். பட் ஐ வாண்ட் யூ கைஸ் டு பி இன்ட்ராக்ட் எஸ் ஆர் நோ த்ரூ தி chat. Can you say me yes or no in the through chat? Good, Malavika. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
So now I'm coming to the presentation. So same, you want to be live till end the session. So all you said it, yes, right? All you said yes. Okay, then we can continue the session till tomorrow evening. Okay? Yes? Continue பண்ணலாம் இல்லையா நாளைக்கு ஈவினிங் வரைக்கும்? இது எஸ் ஆர் நோன்னு வர மாட்டேங்குது. Yes, you guys? Okay. Let us come to the point. So as per your all educational students, right? So what you thinking about the ethical hack, media ethics? What you guys thinking about that? No, sir. What do you guys feel about media ethics? So media ethics, as I said it, so before coming to ethics, we must to be compared with morals and ethics to be the differences. So moral, it to be follow the rules and regulations. However, the people already defined on the way, right? So socio-political that behavior we want to follow that. Philosophically, the people get given it. So, however, we want to behave. So we should follow that used to call morals. But from that, the simple way it is differ. The one point will be differ. The way to decide how I need to behave. Even I can follow the rules and regulations, but on the point how I need to behave, that I need to decide it. Right? If you behave well, okay, then automatically you'll be treated well in the media. On the media, if you behave well, the media will be treat you. Right? That's what here the point, the two approaches. The creator, the process of creating the product. So the process of creating the product itself, it should be judged. So how you are behaving, how you are exposing, how you are interacting in the media, so the media will be reflect to the same. So that is what the creator's process of creating the product. And the second point, the product itself should be judged. So that's a point we should be follow when you are going to be in the ethics in the media. Here the meaning is try to be achieve the good. Ultimate good is happiness. So here the point is, so you need to whenever if you are coming to be in the social media as like or any media to be a televisions or paper or to be any camera or to be any kind of online video streaming or to be audio streaming. So likewise, we do have a number of media where we can share our thoughts. When you sharing your thoughts, that thought should be a happiness to be others. That to be giving a golden meaning about this, how we need to behave in the media. So as you people not behave in a good manner in the media, automatically the media will be reflect the same about you throughout the world. As you are thinking about us, I am the individual person, whichever I behave, so how it will be reflect. Yes, but the media it is a globalized, is a internationalized. So that will take you to anywhere in the world if you behave. So however I want to behave, however it will make you more cyber crime or maybe how it will be affect other people on their professional on their behavior, that will be get monitored through the cyber crime, the cyber processing, the people we are maintaining it. Even as you know that, so if you are walking through the street, right, as you are walking through the street, and the street they might have cameras, you went out of the street, but something is misbehaved in the street. After some time, the people identify the who are all walked, who are all crossing over the street. So whenever if you are walking in the professional way in the street, without having any attitude, if you are walking the street in front of the camera, it won't be identify any misbehaved happened by you. But when you are walking, when you are crossing through the street, if you are behaving like if you are showing your attitude on the street through while walking through the street, if you are showing your attitude, the camera will be identified as maybe a victim, as maybe a misbehaving person. It will be identify you. It will making you doubt. Okay, might be the crime has been happened by him or not. So that to be very essential. So people are thinking about this. The media means is where I'm going to sit in the Twitter, where I'm going to tweet something, where I'm going to Instagram, where I'm going to do some reels. By the reels and by the tweeting itself, the people identify my behavior. That is that not only that it, right? But today the media ethics which you are talking about is attitude, where you are riding a bike, where you are riding a vehicle on the street. Might be you are not did any accident when you are riding a bike. You have an attitude to be ride more fastest. Okay, that is your attitude. But after some time, on the same time, if somewhere some accident if it is happened, the people will be make you doubt. The people doubt on you. You might be did that accident or not. So that is the people are talking about and the social ethical social ethics. So wherever if you go, you need to behave yourself. That to be it should be make happiness, right? So that is more essential. The people are saying this mean. What mean? The people are coming to what they are meaning. What they mean. It should be a good and to be happiness, right? And to behave ethically, the point should be follow. Know what you are doing. You should know what you are doing because as of now, everywhere we are all interconnected. We are all interconnected. We are all monitoring through the sensors. As I'm a technical person, I know that every person's, as whichever we are talking here, right? You people know that we are recording or not, but the Google will be get record all there. meetings which is going through the Google Meet, what are meetings are going, how many people they were attended, what topics they were present, so how many hours they were in the meeting. So all the things it will be note down in the server, web services. So somewhere if we do some mistakes is we can climb with the Google. So in this meeting something happened. Unfortunately, if it has happened is we can climb to the Google. Google is the responsible to be get those details so that as whatever we are doing we should know and do it in the moral reasons, and that's what the ethics should be followed by the moral. So when I'm coming to the webinar, in the webinar how should be present, so I should be present the topic which is the related to this uh, situations which you are going, which the topic I chosen. Later to that I need to talk, I need to prepare for that, I need to refer all the things that I need to present here, and we need to behave, that will be show your characters. So as a people given the topic to me, so without having that knowledge I should not be present. And even wherever I go for any seminar or any webinar or any workshop or anything, any kind of training, or I'm going for any customer meet or any professional informal meet or formal meet, wherever I go, I used to instruct my team members and I'll expect the same thing from other teams also. Wherever they are coming, they are also must to be get prepared, which is the topic, which is the forum, which is the discussion we are going to have. Everyone should be aware about the topics. Then only if we can make it to be a more interactive session. Right. So listening will be good, but discussing will be more good. Vivekananda used to say that a good listener will be a good speaker. Right. I'll accept that word. But even when you are interact, then you can give more points. You can take more points. Right. So that to be more essential. So that is the meaning of ethics when you are coming to this media. And how the people were categorized as. So here I'll be take a breath. As you guys, so you guys to understand what we are talking about, either what is moral, what is ethics. So whatever the ethics we should follow wherever we get monitor in the media. So to be to be show our good character, to be show our professionalism. Wherever if you go, you should be in the good attitude. Yes, you guys, are you understood what is the point I'm talking about here? Yes or no? Yes, you guys, I'm audible to all?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but yeah, Muthulakshmi, only someone, yeah, only few people are saying yes, right? Yes, Lynn. Yes, Sumalin, Vishwasalvi. Yes, sir. Yeah, actually, I can monitor you guys. That is what ethics. That is the media ethics is. So again, I'm saying that so everyone should be interactors because today, um, comparing to others, is, um, women should have, the girls, the ladies should have more ethics in the media. Okay, so that only I was accepted this invitation to be present about these topics. So in the culture should be follow, ethics to be behave. So that is more point is culture to be follow and ethics to be behave. So all you can clear about it. And here this what if what you do becomes the universal law of nature. So what you doing by that only the universal the nature, okay, the nature will be reflective. What if? What if it becomes a law of nature? So the nature, they were defined something. So how all the people, how they want to be live in the world, how I want to give respect to the natures. Okay, and that same thing I told you guys is, so when I start to refer about these topics is, it went to the different way. It will take it was taking me to the different way of ethics to be learned. I was learned a lot of ethics. So the media ethics, another point is how much you are spending your money. Another point, it is more important. Where I am spending your money, by what is the money I'm spending, by that way the people are identifying whether what is my income, how much I'm getting an income, how should I can expenses. So as per my expenses, they are identifying, they are taking my record, and they are identifying whether I should be pay for the tax or not. Then after few days, after few months, I am getting the tax notifications. As you guys, that is another notable points is, so as of now, wherever we are taking the Paytm and phone pay and GPay, UPI, through WhatsApp even, I can pay through the UPI from my account to anybody, any other accounts. So however, I'm doing a transaction through media, right? So media, the mobile or the internet or through the laptop or through the NFC or through the Wi-Fi credit card or debit card. So these are the different media where I can do the transaction of the money. So as per the transaction, the people can easily identify my behavior. So whether I'm an expensive person or I'm a normal person. So they are identifying my economics. They are going through my economical history. By the way, they are forcing me to pay the tax. It is happening in the other countries, not in India. We are not yet implemented. You know, going for America and other those countries is, so the people, they are identifying whether the people should be paid tax or not, the GST or DDS, or maybe 5%, 8%, 80%, how much, whatever it may be. Okay, through that only the people can easily identify our economical status. That is the kind of media ethics. So wherever, if you want be safe about your economical status, where you want to keep safe your economical status, you should behave like that. Because nowadays, for 10 rupees, whenever we're going for buying 5 rupees sweets also, we are paying through the Paytm, we are paying through the phone pay, we are paying through the GPay. So then, by using that media, the people can identify the behavior. So that is another point which I was, it was taken me to in the different way, the economical histories. So that is another point where you should keep safe about your economic status. Okay. And the second point which you are talking here, action is more important than outcome. So I cannot, that's what, so actions means is which I'm going to post some content, which I'm going to share some content, where I'm going to talk about any topics or any blogs or forums or any discussion media. The actions, it is more important, right? So that like that only the people have been categorized the ethics is what you do, so that information is become that the nature will be give back to you. So whatever you are getting back, that is depends on your actions. So we need to give more respect to, we need to think more than one or two times, even we can think about more number of times where you are going to take any actions. If somebody they are posting some content, that content may be a violence, that not to be a ethics content. Before giving a like or dislike, you need to think twice whether I can like or not, whether I can share that posting or not. So on time, on presence of mind, you might be admired about the content. You might be the content might be interest in making you more interested. But the globalized internationally, the content is violence. But you will be get impressed on the presence of time. So you cannot be easily press like, you cannot be give comment, you cannot be share on the presence of time. So that is before doing that action, right? You should be think more twice or more. So that is another point which is needed in the media ethics. Right? So that is the way which you want to, you are going to categorize where you want to categorize the your actions, how you are going to become, how you are going to get, which is the outcome it's going to become through your actions, what the reactions may be happen. So those things and all you need to be understand. As per that only you can behave in the media. And here another point sometimes is the media, it will break our privacy also. The media will be break our privacies. As you guys know that so just if you are wherever, if you are applying for a job, if you go LinkedIn, you might be heard about LinkedIn. It is a professional social network where we can discuss a lot of where we can literate about a lot of technical issues, and where we can linking with HRs and the companies professionally. I'm talking about us. The LinkedIn is a good social professional network where the people they can share. It is not entertained one. That we cannot entertain, though they don't have any entertainment options. Where I can share my knowledge, where I can acquire the knowledge, where you can apply for the jobs, where you can get more contact in the HRs and the companies. Right? How many people you have login in LinkedIn? How many people do you have login with the LinkedIn social network? Anybody have? Anybody have registered with LinkedIn? As you guys?
Sir.
Yes?
No, sir.
No. Okay. How many people you have Facebook address and Instagram ID?
No, sir.
Yes,
No.
sir.
For that also no. Good. Okay. So why I'm talking about this? It has taken me another media ethics where I learned in the last 2 days is the LinkedIn, whichever if you are posting, if you can apply for the job through the Naukri or time jobs, whatever. Right? The people are asking about your social media links, either your Facebook link or your Twitter link or maybe Instagram link or LinkedIn link or Pinterest or Google profile. Likewise, they are asking your all the social networks links. So when you are before taking a interview, they are considering about your all the social media profiles. Once they have gone through all the media profile, then only they'll call for the interview. If something is not good on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your LinkedIn, on your Pinterest, on your YouTube channel, whatever, okay, they'll be monitor all about you. After that, only the people are shortlisting your profile. In technology, in technically, as of now, the people are not taking an interview in the physical mode. So moreover, the interview will be get complete in the virtual mode. Even the virtual mode also, they are not asking the person to be come. They are going through all their social media profiles first. Once you applied the company, they are going through all your social media profiles. They are consuming all your data, whatever data you consumed. However, whichever the link you are uh, visited, they are consuming all your social data. By the way, they are identifying your professionalism and they are identifying your attitude. After that, only they'll check your technical skills. So that is happening now in the IT industry. Not only the IT industry, moreover in all the industries. It's happening. Not only the IT industry, but IT industries they are giving more preferences now. But it might be extend to all the industries, right? Same thing. Don't mistake here. Right? When the people are searching for groom or bridal in the matrimonial websites, so before seeing their photo and their curriculum and about their family or about other things, the juridical things, so before the people are searching their social media link by their name, they are directly going. They are taking the name and the initial and that mobile number or mail ID from the matrimonial website, and they are directly going to the social media. On the social media, they are searching about their behavior profiles, the social media profiles. By that, the people are identifying their behaviors and their friends and their photos and their uh, visitors. Even you guys know that the Google itself, we can easily identify which are the places we have visited in the last day, last week, last month, and last year. So how many years you are using this social media? So from that onwards, I can easily identify your visited places and your interested place. So likewise, I can easily identify your overall behavior through media. After that, only the people are accepting your invitations in the matrimonial. So these are all behaviors. These are all ethics. As of now, it is happening. So we want aware about all the things. As you guys, are you all listening? Are you accept yes or no?
Yes, sir.
One second. Excuse me. So another point which you are going to talk about the issues. If you are not following the media ethics so what are the issues happening means is the privacy and personal information will be get threatened, and then trust. So whether I can trust you or not, whether I can have a friendship with you or not, whether I can recruit to my company or not, that will be making you issues. And freedom of speech. and intellectual properties. And then other crimes, other issues are computer crimes and computers and work. And then professional ethics and then responsibilities. So these are the things to be concentrate before where you are going to behave in the media. So here, as which I was talking about the normal social ethics and ethics. Now I'm coming to the computer ethics. So as every people should be use computer, right? That is the um, nature of the world today, right? Without having a computer knowledge, without having a mobile knowledges, we cannot be survey in the world, right? So everyone, we are using this minimum of computers in our hand or maybe on the home or whatever. Even the TV also, it has been internet based on TV only. It's now coming out, like the DTH. So through that, however, ethics we should follow those things only, which we are going to talk about now, right? Before that, the social ethics and media ethics and all other things which I was discussed here. If you have any points to be clarified with me, you can clarify before coming to the computer ethics. ஸோ நம்ம இது வரைக்கும் பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா ஒரு எத்திக்ஸ்னா என்ன, ஒரு மீடியாவில் எந்த மாதிரி எத்திக்ஸ் நம்ம ஃபாலோ பண்ணணும், ஸோ அதுக்கு மாரல் ஹவு இட் வில் பி சப்போர்ட், ஹவு வி கேன் டேக் அ மாரல் சப்போர்ட், அண்ட் ஹவு த சோசியல் மீடியா அது என்ன இம்பேக்ட் கிரியேட் பண்ணுது, எனக்கு என்னோட ப்ரொஃபைல் எந்த அளவுக்கு வந்துட்டு இம்பேக்ட் பண்ணுது, என்னுடைய பிஹேவியர் அப்படின்றத பற்றி, என்னோட எத்திக்ஸ் அப்படின்றத பற்றி நம்ம பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தோம். வி ஆர் டிஸ்கஸிங் அபவுட். ஸோ அதில் உங்களுக்கு சில பாயிண்ட்ஸ் இருக்கலாம். தட் மைட் பி அ சேம் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் ஆர் டு பி அ டிஃப்ரெண்ட் பாயிண்ட்ஸ் ஆர் யூ ஆர் நாட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் சம் பாயிண்ட்ஸஸ். ஸோ அதில் வந்துட்டு ஏன் சார் இப்படி நடக்கும், இப்படிலாம் இருக்குமா, ஸோ வாட் இஸ், அதை கொஞ்சம் கிளாரிஃபை பண்ணுங்கன்னு சொல்லிட்டு உங்களுக்கு ஒரு சில டவுட்ஸ்லாம் இருந்துச்சு அப்படின்னா யூ கேன் ஆஸ்க் மீ. ஓகே, ஐ டேக் அ பிரீத் ஹியர், seconds of breath. You can ask me if you have any doubts or any queries, or else you can discuss with your points. Strongly you can discuss, no issues. Yes, you guys, you have any points to discuss with me? No points? All of you clear? Clearance to be different, but the clear pandadilla, if you understood all the points also, you can have some points to be discussed. Apna nee dharama discuss pannalam. Don't I don't take any mistake. No, yes or no. Let us continue. Yes, you guys. So hope so. All you understood my points, right? All you accept my points?
Yes, sir.
Good. Good. Okay, guys. You are all which department? Even I don't know that. Which department you guys? Bioscience.
English. Computer science.
Okay, it's a combination English, mathematics, bioscience. Okay, good at. Physical science, history. Good. So I got chance to be discussed with so overall the department. Good. Okay. Now, whatever why I'm asking the question means is whatever the department if you are into, you are all knowing, you are well aware about this. Without having a computer knowledge, without having a software knowledges, we cannot be simplify our work. If you want simplify your work, so we are all depending the machines, right? While playing with the machines, however, you want to, what are the ethics to be followed? So that's what which we are going to discuss now. The categories of professional ethics similar to medical, accounting, legal ethics is same like computer ethics to be followed because all the people they are using computers now, right? You cannot find any department people. You cannot find the people who are not using a computer. All the department people as of now they are using a computer because computer is a professional one as of now. It is a base one for all the department people. For computer professionals, those who select, manage, and use computer in a professional settings. So that is what. So we cannot accept all the things is instantly. As you know that it people had about last 2 days is in the Tamil Nadu police they were achieved one of crime, the loan crimes is online loan. Wherever the people are getting online loan, the who given the loan, okay, the who people given the loan, they'll be threatening that people. Okay, by the way, the people identified, right? The people identified and they were trapped them. They were arrested. How why it is happening means is so we people are unnecessarily people are giving for all the yes. If some software is coming, we are installing and we are using. While you are using the software, if it is asking all the things to be yes, 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 yes. You can access camera, you can access the photo, you can access your images, you can access, you can send message from here, you can call from here. We'll be giving all the yes. After that, only the software will be installed on your machine. So if I ask me, I don't want that software. I don't want the software. If it is taking me all the privacy to be yes, why I should install the software in my mobile? I don't want it. I don't want that kind of softwares in my machines or in my mobile. That to be understand, right? And then that's what the many people don't understand the technology well. Concern relationship, responsibilities towards customers, clients, and co-workers, users, people affected by the computers. A lot of people we are not aware about it. So even we can have a profile with all the social media. That is no wrong because we need to monitor what is happening in this worldwide. So we are all connected with globalized. Already I told you we must to be know about what is happening in UK, what is happening in Russia, what is happening in China and UK, US, and whatever European countries. So whatever it is happening, we must to be follow that. But those things should not be follow me. Those things should not be follow us. So you have all the options to be yes or no options are there. You can easily click and you can make it. You can monitor. You can read the content because I'm using this the same way. So even we have child lock. If you go for all the media, we have a child locks. We can make the infant or children should not be used, should not be visit some sites. Likewise, we do have the child locks where we can easily log the sites and the domains and whichever data should not be populate. So those things we should be follow things. And what is ethics? That we know that the study what it means to the right things is. So that is what the meaning of ethics, the moral So what things we need to write, right? So view ethical rules as fundamental and universal, the globalized is, and made up to provide a framework to be interact with other people, which is the way you are going to have a relationship with other people, where you want to be stopped, the dot, where you want to put dot, that things you should know that. And behaving ethically in often practical and need courage sometimes. It should be stop others also. You cannot be encouraged all the time. You should not be encouraged. If the people or not behave well, you should not be encouraged, and you should be courageous. If some people they used to say, if they did some mistakes, this means so I'm not knowing that. If you are standing, you are sitting, you are standing in front of the person is, even if they are doing a mistake, how we can say if you are not knowing that? It's like a escaping word, right? That too also it will make the people to be encouraged to do the mistakes again. For that only we need to courageous. We need to be stopped. And some important distinctions in this ethics: right, wrong, okay, prohibited, acceptable. You all should know that which is right, which is wrong, where I can say okay, where I can prohibit, where I can be stopped, where I can accept. So these are all things you must to know. And distinguishing the wrong and the harm. Wrong, that's what I told you guys is, I mentioned that wrong and harm will be the differences. The harmful person should be stopped, or else you are the wrong persons. If someone they are doing a mistakes, we should be stopped. If you are not stopping that, you are the wrong. Right? Because we want to safeguard of the people who are all surrounded with us. As of now, in this media ethics we should follow that in social media. In this other media, we should be make the people to be behave properly and professionally. If you're not given the pointers, it will be more difficult. And separating your goals from the constraints. So goals are the different. So constraints, where you want to travel, where you want to go, that might be the constraints. But you might have some dreams to be achieved. You have some goals to be achieved. So by the way, you need to travel towards your goals to be achieved. There may be some constraints, and even you can excuse the constraints. You should be excuse the constraints to be reach your goals. And personal preference and ethics. So we need to give preference for our personal things, right? For that, I cannot leave myself to other hands. Okay, to be achieve anything, I cannot leave my life to other hands. I should be keep my personality, but to be in an ethical way. And we should be found what is law and what is ethics. Law should be followed, ethics to be behave. Law should be followed and ethics to be behave. So that is things, right? So as of now, for that only, as you people know that the law, which 2-3 years back and all, when the people they met accidents, suddenly we won't go and help them, because the law it was like that. If you're dealing with the people they wound or they met any accidents, if you go and help them directly, it may be reacted. it may be react in your life. So to be get afraid. So by afraid, what and we will be get panic to be help the people who's wounded in the accident. So directly we want to help them because the law was like that. But I think people will be taken. They'll be called the ambulance. Will be send them to the ambulances. But as of now, the government was announced that if you people met accident, you can help them as your own vehicle or your help your own self. You will be get credited. You will be get awarded. So that is what sometimes the ethics will break the law, right? So that's what the people we are saying here. The point is, so whichever the media you have, in the media, if the people they are putting some violence content, if it is coming to your page, instantly you should be report. Instantly you should be report. So where I'm doing the same like in WhatsApp, some advertisement will become, some loan advertisement, some credit card advertisement may come. So what I used to do, I directly go on block. When I'm blocking it, it will be asking you whether you want to report. Yes, I'll click the report button, then I'll be blocked. So and somewhere we are getting a notification from like a same like bank name. We'll be getting some notification to be submit your uh, KYC documents. So why should submit through the WhatsApp? I'll just block it, and I'll be report same to the WhatsApp. The WhatsApp will be take a report, and they'll be monitor, and they might be take action for that. So these are the things to be follow on the media. Now this point all you understood. However, the computers to be handled. However, the computer ethics to be followed. Okay, simply some ad is coming means this. So if I'm not interested, I just leave that ad. So that is another way. But instantly, if you block and if you report to WhatsApp, the same ad should not be go to other people. So that the steps we want to take in the media ethics. If you are getting some mail, okay, you should there the people having a link to be unsubscribed. Somewhere you clicked something. If you are going to be in a somewhere, okay. So if you are going for Amazon, Flipkart, or somewhere, if you are clicking, if some ad is coming, you might be unfortunately unknowing that you might be click the link. So from the link, you might be get a lot of advertisement, a lot of social content to your mail ID. So one or two times we can just delete it. After that, you have the buttons unsubscribe. You just go through the mail completely. In downwards, in downstairs, you can find unsubscribe. You can just click unsubscribe. Automatically, the mail should not be come. So that steps and all we need to take while using the computers, or else it make you more spam on your mail, on your mail server. It will make you more spam. So that is another point which you want to more clear in the computer, the internet industry, the software industry, the cyber industries. As you guys, all you understood the points whichever we have discussed. I'll take a breath. You can clarify if you have any doubts. As you guys. Yes or no? Good. the another point, to handle information in responsible way, you must to understand. Right? The media is nothing but is almost, it is all about the social media because we are all connected. As I told you that whichever media you are using, right? As of now, the people are seeing the news channels. Even the news channels also, the people are broadcasting through the internet, not like through the cable or through the some other transmission media they are not using. Everything to be, they are broadcasting through the internet only as of now. So now all the devices, all the media, it has been connected with computers and the internet. So how I can handle my information is the importance of ethics in the ownership and use of information. You might be get the ownership of your data. So you cannot allow all the things to be read from your mobile or from your mail. As you guys, the good, actually I appreciate the ad, the Apple iPhone. They might be given the ad like that. ஒரு ad வரும், நீங்கள் பார்த்துருந்தீங்கன்னா தெரியும். ஸோ ஒரு பொண்ணு இருப்பாங்க. ஸோ அவங்க வந்துட்டு ஒரு இடத்துக்கு வந்திருப்பாங்க, ஒரு ஷாப்பிங் மாலில். ஸோ அவங்களுக்கு ஒரு விர்ச்சுவலாக ஒரு ஏலம் போயிட்டு இருக்க மாதிரி ஒரு ட்ரீம் கிடைக்கும். அந்த ஏலம் போயிட்டு இருக்கிற பார்த்தீங்கன்னா அந்த பொண்ணுடைய மெயில், அவங்க என்ன ஃபுட் எடுக்கிறாங்க, அவங்களுடைய ப்ராப்பர்ட்டி என்னென்ன இருக்குது, இதெல்லாமே வந்துட்டு ஏலம் போயிட்டு இருக்க மாதிரி காட்டும். அதுக்கப்புறம் பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா அந்த பொண்ணு when she started to use iPhone, she can block all the things. She could block all the content. So other people they cannot view their content. அப்படின்ற மாதிரி ஒரு ad வரும். That to be a more sensible ad. ஸோ அது பார்த்தீங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் ரொம்ப சென்சிபிளாக இருக்கும் அந்த ஆடு வந்துட்டு. ஸோ தட் யூ பீப்புள் கேன் பர்ச்சேஸ் ஐஃபோன் அப்படின்ற மாதிரி இந்த ஆடு வரும். ஸோ தட் டு பி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். ஸோ ஆஸ் ஆஃப் நவ் we are all having a rights to be denied and to be allowed. Denied and allowed ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு எப்பவுமே ரெண்டு ஆப்ஷன்ஸ் இருக்கும் all the media. Whichever if you are denying, other people they could not be access the content, access the informations. Whichever the content if you allow, only those content can be accessible by other people. So that is, you can make yourself to be more privacy. The importance to people are personal privacy and the way which it can be compromised is. That's what the way which can be compromised. So that's what you should not be compromised anything, even if they are close with you. So even they are more late with you, whichever things you can compromise, whichever things you should not be compromised. The value of information to one organizations. You should be organize your data. You should be organize your information. You should be grouped and where you want to keep your data. So that is more valuable. Simply you cannot post all your data in the media. So whichever data I can post in the media, and then the media, you need to identify which is the media is more capable to be save your data. That kind of media only to be choose and to be post your information. And that to information how to protect against them. Right? As the people might be heard about us. So we people sharing all the information to the other people. When they are against us, the people utilize that data. The people utilize the data to be threaten us. ஸோ அதான் நிறைய இடத்துல நடந்துட்டு இருந்துச்சு. லோன் வாங்கினதில் அவங்க கண்டுபிடிச்சதே அதான். ஸோ என்ன பண்ணியிருந்தாங்க அப்படின்னா, நிறைய பேர் அவங்க அந்த லோன் ஆப் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணி லோன் வாங்கிடுறாங்க. லோன் அந்த ஆப் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணும்போது தே ஆர் அலோவிங் ஆல், எனக்கு லோன் வேணும் அப்படின்ற ஒரு அர்ஜென்ட்டுக்காக they are, while they are installing the app, they are allowing to access the app to be all the data from my mobile. So when they when they're asking more interest, when they're asking more, when they're demanding more of the interest or immediately to be paid the amount, if you could not pay the amount, they are taking their personal data and to be threatening. அது மாதிரி நிறைய ஃபேஸ்புக் அதெல்லாம் பார்த்து நிறைய ரெக்வஸ்ட் வரும். You should not accept the requestations from all the people. You should be go through their profile, and else you can block. So those things and all you should be keep, or else you are openly sharing your information. By the information, if they are going against us, they might get a chance to threaten us. So to be avoid that, we might be follow the more ethics, the principle and standard that guide our behavior toward other people. So that is a point, the principles and standards. So how should be, how should we behave, how should we follow, how should we want to live, that guide our behavior toward other people. If you are not behaving ethics, really those people won't behave professionally, right? So that to be the points is more essential here. Yes, you guys. And then two factors that determine how you decide ethical issues. The basic ethical structure, which you develop as you grow. The set of practical circumstances involved in the decision that you are trying to make. That is all shade of gray, which are rarely black and white decisions. So where I'm going to make some issues, how the issues will be affect. You should be, as you have rights to be desired. So wherever if you do some mistakes, you should be stop all the way. You should not give a chance to be grow up. And the set practical circumstance involved in the decision that you are trying to make. Sometimes the circumstance may will be make us to do some mistakes, but those are all you must be come out of from that cloud. அந்த மாதிரியான இடங்கள்ல இருந்து நீங்க வெளியே வர்றதுக்கான determinations, you must be, you are a determined persons அப்படின்னா you can easily come out from that places. Those things and all you should be follow. So that is the ethics which we are talking about here. So the ethics, the media ethics and the social ethics and the computer ethics, whichever, everything as per our behavior only. So hope you understand this point and behave yourself. That's what I can give you. The determinations is on your hand. So that should not be come from other people. Even any people, if they trained you also, the determination, it will become the presence of mind, the presence of determination, it should become as per your point of view, as per your presence of mind only. So that only I am requesting you all the guys. So behave yourself, to be follow the moral and to be behave ethically, right? So hope you all understood some of points here. So even I should understand the ethics. Okay, so we cannot continue this prolong in the session. So almost the time is going to be up. Even we have more number of points to be discussed because ethics is real life. Okay, but whatever the ethics, the media ethics, the social, and then to be apply for the job, to be apply for other personal things is, and to be control your transaction, the money transactions is, and the computers ethics is. Likewise, I was given some of the points which I referred from the real world. That's what I shared you guys is. So hope you all understand the point which I shared you guys. So hopefully you all understood. I hope so. So I'm giving a time now, 5 minutes of time to be discuss about the ethics, media ethics, social ethics, and personal ethics, professional ethics, economical ethics, and computer ethics. So whatever doubt, whatever points you have, you can discuss with me. I'm stopping my conversation. I'm expecting the few questions from you guys. It's a questionnaire session. You can ask any doubts, or else you can discuss any points here.
Sir, excuse me, sir. What is the difference between media ethics and computer ethics?
Media ethics is the physical mode. Okay, so computer ethics, as I told you, uh, ethics is a basic, is a fundamental now. On that only you are using, you are accessing the different media. As you people know that you are doing some reels, you are putting the reels in the Instagram or the Facebook. That will make um, more sense to other people. So that kind of things you used to call the media ethics is. Before posting, before giving an interest, when you are registering with some uh, social media on your mobile, you should not be allow all the things. Then the computer automatically understand which are the information which is there in your mobile should not be shared to the social media. So that is the difference. So you need to train your computers, you train your mobile. So the information should not be shared to the other apps. The apps will be the media. The computer is your mobile. So you must to be maintain the relationship between your computer and the apps. That is the difference. Right? We are taking some selfies, we are taking some photos, and we are talking something. We are doing some uh, activities. So that will be in your mobile. So whichever data you want to share, whichever data should not be shared through the specific applications on your mobile which you are installing. So that restrictions you want to keep. அதுதான் நம்ம சொல்ல வரோம் இங்கே. அதை வந்து யார் பார்க்கலாம், யார் பார்க்கக்கூடாது. Because everyone have some individuality. Right? So அது வந்து நான் என் கம்ப்யூட்டரில் வச்சிருக்கிறேன். அந்த கம்ப்யூட்டரில் இருக்க அந்த இன்ஃபர்மேஷனை வந்துட்டு ஒரு ஆப் இன்ஸ்டால் பண்ணி அந்த ஆப் மூலமாக வேற ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு நம்ம ஷேர் பண்ணுறதை நம்ம அவாய்ட் பண்ணணும். அப்போ அந்த it should not be go to the media. The media may be any social media, any app like this. ஸோ அதுதான் அந்த மெயின் டிஃப்ரென்ஸ். இன்னைக்கு அதில் தான் நிறைய பேர் வந்துட்டு கான்சன்ட்ரேட் பண்ணுறது கிடையாது. அதான் சொன்னோம் இல்லையா, நம்ம வந்துட்டு நீங்கள் வந்துட்டு உங்களோட பேடிஎம் யூஸ் பண்ணுறீங்க. பேடிஎம்ன்றது ஒரு ஆப் தான். அதை வந்துட்டு நீங்கள் உங்களுடைய பேங்க் அக்கௌண்ட், உங்களோட பர்சனல் பேங்க் அக்கௌண்ட்டில் நீங்கள் இன்டகிரேட் பண்ணுறீங்க. அப்போ அது மூலமாக நீங்கள் எவ்வளோ மணி ஸ்பெண்ட் பண்ணுறீங்கன்றதை அந்த ஆப் மூலமாக அதர் பீப்புள் தி கேன் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். இப்போ எந்த எசென்ஷியலாக நம்ம எதுக்கு ரைட்ஸ் கொடுக்கணும் அப்படின்றத நீங்கள் மானிட்டர் பண்ணி நீங்கள் கொஞ்சம் ப்ராப்பராக இருந்துக்கிட்டோம் அப்படின்னா என்னோட கம்ப்யூட்டரும் தப்பு பண்ணாது. அந்த கம்ப்யூட்டர் மூலமாக அந்த மீடியாவும் என்னை வந்துட்டு ஒரு த்ரெட்டனிங் கொண்டு போகாது. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any more question, guys? So hereby, yeah, I shared the feedback for our company purpose to be get feedback about our presentation, our preparation. ஸோ இதை பற்றி தெரிஞ்சுக்கிறதுக்காக நாங்கள் ஒரு ஃபீட்பேக் ஃபார்ம் கலெக்ட் பண்ணுறோம். ஸோ ஐ given the feedback form through the chat. You can just fill out. Thank you so much of the coordinator and the organizer for this event. Really, I was so happy to be present about this, the topic, the emerging topic in the real world. Thank you, madam. Thank you, all the team members. Thank you for all the organizers. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your wonderful presentation, sir. It's very useful for us, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable information regarding media ethics. It will definitely help us in future. Now, I request any one of the student teacher to share the feedback about this section. Student teacher.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
This section is very interesting and useful for us, sir. You said one thing in this section, sir, that is how we behave in media, that is reflect you. Yes, sir, we agree that. And we understand more about media ethics, sir, and we understand how we want to handle our information with responsibility. Thank you for all that, sir. Surely we will follow what you said in this section, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone there?
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Sumaya from Maths Department. This program is very interesting and useful for us. In this session, we all know about the media ethics, and your PowerPoint is very informative, sir. Then your way of explaining this topic is very easy to listen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, dear student teachers. Thank you so much. Thank you is the least I can say to you. So my appreciation for everything you have done. Now I would like to call Miss Fahima, student teacher, to propose the vote of thanks.
Gratitude is when memory is stored in the heart and not in the mind. A warm and cherished afternoon to our most valued and worthy chief guest, honorable principal, dignified secretary, management committee, organizing secretaries, respected teacher, beloved volunteers, and all the attendees gathered here. First and foremost, I thank the Almighty God for making today's event a grand success. On behalf of the management, I extend a heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Sabarinathan Muthu, who spent his busiest time gracing this occasion. Thank you, sir, for your interesting and highly informative speech. Next, I would like to express my deep gratitude to our secretary, Reverend Sister A. Gemma, ICM, and our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. El Vasanti Madonna, ICM, for having come up with such a wonderful idea of setting up this event for the benefit of the students. Furthermore, I would specially thank our management committee, organizing secretaries, teaching and non-teaching staffs for their support and cooperation in organizing this event. Last but not the least, I thank all the student teachers for their active participation in this cooperation. Thank you, on and all.
Thank you, Fakima. Sir, thank you so much. It's a very useful for us. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, shall I leave this meeting?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.